Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, today, well, first of all, before I explain anything that's going on in the video, my upload schedule got all out of whack, and I haven't uploaded in around a week because, first of all, finals were that week at my school, so that was terrible timing on my behalf. Not to mention the fact that I actually got sick a couple days ago. I'm just feeling better today. So, hey, that's fine. Mind you, it's just a throat and a nose thing. So, bleh. Still, though, it sucked a lot. I don't do well with head stuff. But I'm going to try to ignore it today. And I'm going to go ahead and just do the video. So, yes. Here we go. We have a Beyblade combo that I want to try out today. We have the Cyclone Perseus 3 over with a driver that none of you may have expected. Quest. This driver is notorious for being the worst Beyblade burst driver you could ever get a hold of. And I kind of believe that too. Until today. Because this combo makes this driver valid. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to test it up against 4 right rotation bays and some left spins. I'll show some left spins just to prove a point. This bay, though, it is not God tier. It is definitely really, really good against right rotations, but not so much against left rotations. So it's more best for right rotation stamina versus the left rotation stamina. So really, I mean, this thing, it's a monster, all right. It's just, don't pin it against left spins, because 9 times out of 10, it will lose that fight. It can win, but it will more than likely than not lose. So, we have Dynamite Belial as the first opponent. Also, you need a very, very powerful launcher for this bay to work. So, in this case, I'll be using my strongest launcher. The one that has skipping issues. So, yeah, let's get this started. And Quest actually acts aggressive. Mind you, this is not rigged. I am launching both cords as hard as I can. See, it did good that round. Now let's see if we can get a better launch. Except this time I'm going to make the suction cup wet. Bleh. There we go. Spit. Okay, so that was when the suction cup was dry, and it actually moves around quite a lot, shockingly. So let's go on ahead and do it without. Oh, jeez. My apologies, camera. And folks, I hit the camera with my hand. Quite a lot of speed that it has built up, so much so that you can actually hear the bearing inside. If it doesn't win like it did a couple minutes ago, I'm actually going to be the most irritated person on this planet. Don't make me look like a fool. I'm not crazy. Okay, good. Okay, so that was that. I'll do one more battle against Belial. If it wins, then that proves my point. If it loses, then I'm going to throw a rock. Snipe. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I don't count snipes, regardless of what the situation is. Especially on these kinds of videos. Good launch for both bays. Quest actually moving a bit. Hear that? That's the speed that the bay has. Now, I will be explaining why this combo works with Quest so well. Oh, you better win. You better freaking win. You're making me look like a fool. Stop it. let's go on to the more perfect Belial. I'm not crazy, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is dumb why it's not working as good as it was, because that is making me mad. Okay, so let's gear up Belial 1 with all of his gears. Did I say gears? I mean attachments. Well, they are gears either way. Either way, yeah, we have nearly perfect Belial without the V gear because I don't have it, and the V gear kind of makes it, gives it less stamina in some cases. So, yeah, let's do this. Not countable. Let's try that again. My schnoz is hating me right now. Really, dude? You're really gonna do me like that? That's so mean. Okay, let's try this one more time. And this time we're gonna get it. So both bays of the stadium finally. As you can tell, either bay is kind of holding their stamina quite well. That's the only battle I'll do with that, considering it already faced Belial against a couple minutes ago. Okay, now we're moving on to Dangerous Belial. So this is going to be a more different fight because Dangerous is a lot more aggressive, but who knows? We'll see. I will be launching the Quest Bay first. So, as you can tell against Dangerous, it holds its defense and stamina quite well. The balance is tipping, but I think it's going to hold. I think it's going to hold. Will it? Find out in the next episode of Dragon. No. 1-0. I'm not actually counting up the points. And mind you guys, that was when I didn't launch hard enough for Belial's driver to go in, so that was actually the more stamina-based mode. Of course, I still always launch hard enough to get the burst stopper out, because that's like a necessity with the Belial 2 core. You need that to be out if you're using the core. Holding its balance decently well. Not terrible, but definitely not great. Staying stable. Belial losing stamina very fast. Oh, and what do you know? It wins. By quite a lot. Funny. Okay, now, let's move on to a more difficult bay. Ultimate Valkyrie. This bay is the strongest right rotation attack type that I have on me at the moment in time. Aside from 3D printed ones, we don't talk about those. But, let's get this test battle started. Ultimate does not do good against this bay, as you can tell. This bay dodges it all the time, and Ultimate can't do anything about it. Mind you, this is the driver when it's fully awakened. So, yeah. A fully awakened variable, meaning it's as aggressive as it possibly can be. So, hey, this is prime Valkyrie here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should count that or if I want to count that. I don't think I want to count it, but I could count it if I wanted to. Either way, snipes work. If you want some context, snipes work against this Beyblade, okay? If you're a snipe abuser, don't be. But if you are a snipe abuser, unfortunately, yeah, just snipe this Bay and it wins. You see, Ultimate Valkyrie just does not have the juice to take on this Bay. And finally, and probably the most difficult opponent aside from Belial, Prominence. So, since we're running out of time, I'm not going to show left rotations, but just know that, hey, it does not do very good against left spins. My launchers are dead. I need some new launchers, bad. Specifically DV launchers, because those are the good stuff right there. They are the good stuff. Let's get this started. Okay. Equal movement for both bays. Which will have better LED? Because that's what it's gonna come down to. Prominence already gassing out. And the winner is, obviously, Universe Driver has a bad habit of being too aggressive at the start of the battle, thus killing its stamina for the rest of the battle. It's not very beneficiary. We'll launch a Quest Driver in first. No. Just cheat, Phoenix. Now, I know most of you people don't consider, or most people, not most of you guys, what am I talking about? Most people don't consider these days like super high performance, but nonetheless, they still are good. Now you see with that, it was a delayed launch and a poor launch. So we'll try one more battle with Phoenix, and then we'll wrap this up. God. Freaking Phoenix. Okay, there goes the armor. Never seen that thing again, because it went under my bed. Baby Phoenix actually does something. So you see, if you launch it second, it actually doesn't do that hot. But like I said, when off camera, it actually worked. It is a better combo, though. It is a good combo. And I'll explain very briefly right now. Pretty much, with the Perseus core... focus camera. Let me just do this. There we go. With the, let me start with the ring. The Ragnarok ring is actually very round, and because of that, it has great stamina. Plus, it kind of takes punches not too bad. The Perseus core has metal on the exterior, giving it outer weight distribution, thus increasing its balance, as well as the armor, which you could choose any armor. Safety for the overdisc. Lots of outer weight distribution. Plus, it's very smooth, so the LED is actually not that bad. So when it scrapes, it doesn't kill all its stamina. Really, it's a combo built to make this thing stay right, and if it starts to tip, it can recover itself, which you guys saw happen multiple times. My hair keeps getting in my mouth. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today, with my sinusy voice. 13:50. Okay, that's a pretty decent time for a video. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, though. This Bay did perform better off camera, so I really just... Why you do this to me? You made me look like a fool. This thing does work, okay? If you get the right conditions in, this thing is really, really good for right rotation stamina. Did my... The power in my house just... Wow. Okay, let's end this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video, though. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. That was hard to say.